Hey there, I'm Christine Collins, and I often get asked questions about repurposing content. And one of the reasons why repurposing is so important when you are a content creator is because it saves you energy and it saves you time without losing any of the value that you are providing to your audience. And it's a really important way for you to kind of design your content, ensure that it is consistent, that it is strategic, and that it's also going to be inspiring to your audience and yet sustainable and easy for you to maintain. So when you think about repurposing, one of the things that I recommend very strongly is to create a content library or a repository, a storehouse of all of your very best content. That doesn't necessarily mean that everything you create is going to go into that content library. You're probably going to want to pick and choose your best pieces, your favorite videos, your best blogs, the pieces of content that have received high engagement from your audience, or the things that you are the most proud of, that you feel really speak to the message that you're wanting to convey to your audience. And then once you have that content library, this is something that you build over time. Each time you create something new that you really like, you go ahead and add it to your library. But it's also very important that you consistently evaluate that library for its relevance. Because over time, our businesses change. Sometimes our service offerings change. Sometimes the way that we support people will change. So you want to make sure that what's in that library is consistently relevant to your audience as you're resharing it out. And then within that library, you can have multiple variations of very similar pieces of content, things that hinge on the same topic but are worded a little bit differently, come at it from a little bit different angle or approach, and allow you to really hold to whatever the pillars are in your content messaging. So if you tend to be focused on 3 key areas with your content work, you can continuously reevaluate that content library to make sure that the content you're sharing is still very valid and very consistent for your audience. And if you're feeling like you just need a little bit more hand-holding or support when it comes to figuring out how to craft your content really effectively or how to do this magical repurposing, you can feel free to check me out at transformcreate.com. I have several different services to support you with repurposing and with your content. And in the meantime, I hope that you have an absolutely magical and creative rest of your day.